if you watch the last rack, you can see that this one is very similar as to where the 6 and the 7, the 8 and the 9 are positioned on the table. It's basically the same end, but the beginning of this rack is tougher than it might look. And that's all because of where the 3 ball is. If you look for a pocket to shoot the 3 ball, you can see that this pocket is eliminated. This pocket is eliminated. That pocket is eliminated. Getting back here to shoot this 3 straight in is going to make it hard to get on the 4 ball. And the only pocket I can see that I actually like is this pocket down here for the 3, which means we're going to have to get up somewhere around this position. So with all that in mind, and even still, it's going to be difficult to get back on the 4. I'm going to have to shoot my way out of this mess. Once I get past the 4, the 5 is just a roll in. And as I said, the 6 and the 7 are just like they were in the last rack. I have to get to the far side of the 6 so I can shoot it in this corner and shoot the 7 in the same corner. And then we're probably going 3 rails on the 8 to get back on the 9. So let's see if I learned anything from the last rack. Because of where we're shooting the 3, it determines how I'm going to shoot the 1. And I don't want to get exactly straight in. I want to go to this rail when I shoot the 2. But I also want to get pretty close to straight so we don't wind up with an angle where I have to go 2 rails to shoot the 2. So I'm jacked up here for a reason, and that's because I'm looking for that angle on the deuce, but not a huge angle. It's almost straight in, but not quite. I just want to bounce to this rail and come out to shoot the 3 in this corner. So I got there, and I do have enough of an angle to get back on the 3. The problem is this 7 right here. And I have to go around, and I'm actually pretty lucky I didn't hit that 7. But I saw it as a threat. So now we should be in Outsville, as my boy Chris Renfro says. And we're just going to the long rail here, and again we need that angle on the 3 to draw back and to shoot the 7 in the same corner. I don't know if you watched the last video, but the ending is just like it. Now we're going to bounce out and go 3 rails. Is it 3? We're going 2. Oh, this is a 2 railer. If I remember correctly, I came up short once again. I should have put more running English on this ball. I shot this ball dead center. And just now I put a little bit of top on it, but top center. And if I had put some right-hand English on this, it would have helped with spinning it off these rails, and I would have got perfect shape. But I put no English on it. Just a little bit of right would have really helped this. And you can see me pointing to where I want it to be right there. But you have to be careful on those shots because you don't want to. If you go just a little bit long, you're gonna play hell at making that 9 ball. So you have a margin of error where you shouldn't shoot for straight in, but a little bit closer than where it is. It's right here, and if I had just another 6 inches, this would have been no problem. But now I really have to concentrate on shooting this ball. It's almost at the 50-yard line here, so I really have to cut it. And you have to get all the basics right to consistently make that shot. And it takes a lot more work than it should have been, because it should have been at least somewhere around straight in. So no, I didn't learn anything from the last rack. I keep making mistakes. I'm trying to correct them, and 2 times is the charm. I won't make that mistake again. A lot has to do, and I'm not making excuses, but this rail is dead. All the rails on this table are dead, and the cloth is just slow as hell. So I consistently come up short on shots, but so does everybody who plays on this table. I don't want to get in the habit of slamming balls too hard, because it destroys your pool game. And you go out and you play a real match on a real table, and now you just can't play. You're going long on everything, and you're scratching on everything. So you got to be careful. Anyway, there's another video. A lot came up in that one too. The first half of that rack was difficult. The second half was a breeze. Peace, everybody. I hope you have a good day.